to our Sewing Bee debriefs. We are on week 3 of the new season, which was holiday week.
Yes.
Much more in our comfort zone, I think, both personally and our collection of patterns. Well suited. Did everyone enjoy it?
So
Yes, I did enjoy it a lot.
I enjoyed it as well. And we started with a tablecloth. It was kind of like a transformation pattern challenge all in one, right?
Yeah, I got confused because when they showed a snippet, I assumed that was the transformation challenge, but it was the pattern challenge. I loved
I didn't even
that.
think of that. Yeah.
So they were
really
given
good.
1 or 2 tablecloths, and then they had to make them into a top, and they were given the pattern for that.
And they were really nice tablecloths.
They were good ones.
Top quality. Yeah, because as someone who does shop in the charity shop for fabrics and stuff, you don't often find that kind of good a collection. just
I kept thinking my grandma is an incredible embroiderer and has hundreds of things that look like that or even better.
Would she let you cut it up?
I mean, probably. I feel too bad, but you know,
it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure
when you know the person's hand embroidered it.
I know,
it's a lot.
but they are for like a 12-seat tables, like they're massive. I would get a lot from it.
You could take your whole holiday wardrobe.
Yes,
be just
all
on that
tables.
table.
One tablecloth.
Sound of music.
Cute. I love it. But yeah, I just thought it was a great idea.
Yeah, really lovely.
A different kind of challenge, so the blouse wasn't hard to sew, but it was
No,
all
it's
about
all
the
like
placement.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was actually a lot of variety in the finished results, I thought.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I did as well.
Favourites?
The 2 that won.
Same. I wrote down before they did the ranking. I was like, my favourites are Elsa and Luke.
Yeah.
And then they were like, shown first.
Yeah.
They were great.
Yeah, they were good. But it was quick. It was 2.5 hours.
Was it? Oh, I missed that.
She said one of them said that it was the fastest one that they've had yet, and I thought that is fast.
That
cut
is
out
fast.
and sew a top that you've never made before.
And not
Just
cut out
deciding.
like
the
not
placement
rush
would
cut
take
out.
an hour.
That's
Yeah.
really quick.
Easily.
So I was really
I
impressed.
suppose
with
maybe
the
that's
finish.
why they did it, to rush everyone to make a quick
Like,
decision.
go.
Yeah, they'd have a more of a
Ups and
range.
downs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I thought everyone did a very good job. I
Yeah.
thought some were more interesting, some had more interesting placements than others.
Do you know what? I was really sad for Don because I really liked his.
Yeah.
I really liked the tablecloth that he'd used. But yeah, just
The
when he did the
sleeves.
sleeves.
Yeah.
And yeah, with that time, there's no unpicking time, is there?
No.
I thought he was at risk. Then.
Yeah,
I
There's
thought
no
it was a
alarm
risk.
bells for going.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a shame because you're right, the pattern placement
It
is
was
really
really
nice. I think
good.
it would have been a really good one.
Very, very sad.
And as our resident charity shopper,
Yes.
I feel like you have actually used a tablecloth to
I
make
have.
garment before. haven't
Yeah,
you?
so was it last summer?
Yeah, it was during
Right.
sewing bee. I
Yeah.
remember that.
just ahead. I'm like,
Yeah.
So yeah, my mum had some old tablecloths that she let me cut up, and I used the Sylvia Robe blouse.
Sylvia
And-
Road pattern.
So yeah, not blouse.
Not blouse.
Sylvia Robe pattern, which is a bit easier because it was just the sort of panels down the front and the back. I didn't have to it wasn't like cutting small
Thinking.
pieces.
Yeah. Similar
Yeah,
vibe though
but-
with like the boxy wide,
Yeah.
like big
Almost
pattern
all
pieces.
rectangles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sylvia
exactly.
apart from
And also, I did use the edges for tried to do it for all of the
Oh,
edges all the way
yeah.
around, and used it as the sort of
so the edges
collar
of the
bit.
tablecloth,
yeah.
placing it on
Because-
the edge
yeah.
rather than hemming it.
Especially on sort of like lacy tablecloth, you have lovely like scallop patterns.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you
That's the nice
folded it,
thing.
it would not only lose that, but it would look weird. I think.
Yeah.
it would be
Bulky and
crushed.
odd,
Yeah.
Yeah, because what else would you do? Try and do like loads of binding?
Binding, I think, would be the way. But I thought the most successful blouses
Yeah.
in the show were the ones that made use of the scalloped edges
Yeah.
or like embroidered
Yeah,
edges. It was
it's
really
that
good.
thought process I guess
Yeah.
they were looking for as well, wasn't it? It's like we're not just using this as a piece of fabric and cut it out as normal. It's thinking like, what have I got here?
Yeah.
What extra features can I use? I think it's
And
good.
it has inspired me because that pattern is similar to Alfreda.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that has Alfreda blouse has it's just one panel yoke at the top, so it actually might be a bit
Perfect.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just pick the best design for
Yeah, really
And there's
showing
a-
off the
one on the back as well.
really showing off that. It would be lovely, wouldn't it?
It'd be
Beautiful.
beautiful. I want one of those.
Yeah, especially an embroidered one.
Yeah.
I watch this space.
By this time next year.
I want to know what charity shops they found those
I know,
in.
yeah.
There's probably like a researcher that spent like a whole year
Do
searching.
you think it's like Chelsea charity shop or something.
And I want to see Esme's collection of vintage
Of
table
vintage
chairs.
tables.
I bet they are.
Stunning. Yeah.
So then we had the middle challenge, which I think we all liked more than we normally like. So they had like fishing equipment.
Nautical paraphernalia. They called it paraphernalia.
Wow.
I was like,
But
okay.
I suppose, mostly just like waterproof fabric
Yeah.
and rope.
And I feel like they pulled it off and everyone was like, and then they said turn it into a bag and everyone was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
that
cool.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think it was good because I feel like you, with the bag making, you can be a bit more, you can use, I don't know, cooler stuff. There's
yeah.
rope and more upcycly stuff and you can have a bit more creative freedom.
Yeah, I would have been very sad if they said turn this into a clubbing outfit or something.
Yeah.
Beautiful
A
summer dress.
bikini.
But a bag, I mean, loads of the ones that they
Oh,
made, I thought,
they were
yeah, would
great.
totally use that. Yeah,
Great.
definitely.
Such good ideas, such quick ideas. And
Yeah, we have to talk about
we have to talk about the
today.
we have to talk about the one that won because they all agreed that it was a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
That it was a backpack that can turn into a tote bag. Just like our tote pack pattern.
So this was
Yeah, I
Alex,
was so happy.
the winning one.
The
and
winning
she
one was
made
Alex.
a tote
Yeah.
pack, which
Yes.
we're all really excited about because obviously we've just released.
Just
our
it.
tote pack.
Yeah.
What are the chances? Extremely happy. I thought she did a very, very good job, and I loved actually, which you could do with the tote pack, the added net
Net.
pocket
Yeah,
at the front.
that was so cool, isn't
For
it?
your sandy shoes. That's what she
Yeah.
said, and I was like, that's so
Makes so much
clever.
sense.
And you could
Yeah.
so make the tote pack in a waterproof fabric. Add
yeah.
that instead of the front pocket being closed, do a net
Have like a
one.
mesh one.
Beautiful. Great. I loved it. I loved it. And the other thing that I was very impressed by was, I think Georgie used the rope to create a little purse.
Do that. I would like more information.
I've seen people
Right.
do that to make baskets and
Yeah,
things like that.
you
I don't know how it
zigzag
works
over it.
exactly.
Yeah,
Oh.
Like,
zigzag.
and you
Genius.
just keep going and adding and adding and adding.
Amazing.
It must be
so
called
clever.
something. I think it's like
It
an
is,
actual thing.
yeah.
I've seen it used for baskets.
It's a real thing.
As
Yeah,
a
it's a
technique, but I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a really, really cool idea. That
Yeah.
she,
I can't
that
believe
she
she did
had.
that in that amount of time.
I know.
As well as the bag.
I know,
Yeah.
because that was like a side
Like
note,
an extra
right?
bit, yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. What else? Oh, loved the duck.
Oh, that was so clever. I know. I'm so glad that she embraced it and
Yes.
like, put the little face
the
in
eyes.
it.
So Pasha, I think
Yeah.
it was. Yeah. Really, really cute. I just adored it. I liked everyone who used the carabiners. I thought was very clever.
Yes.
Because they're useful little things.
I just like that word, I think.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
fun word.
It's a really fun word, carabiner.
It sounds a lot more exciting than it is.
Yeah,
You know.
Just a clip. But it looks way more fun.
They're some fun colours as well.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember any others. They all looked
They were all good.
functional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just felt like a transformation challenge that you could potentially do.
Yes, definitely.
What made
to do.
sense.
That made sense. Yeah. And then you'd want to do like maybe you've got an old raincoat
Yeah.
That-
Yeah, because
That's a little
waterproof
bit-
fabric,
yeah.
it's perfect.
that's got a hole or you can't use it anymore. The snaps have fallen out. Big
Bags
bag.
are always useful, aren't they?
Always. Yeah. Can't
Yeah.
have enough. I have a large collection.
Yeah, so on to the final challenge. It was an outfit for a garment, for the French Riviera. Quite.
Yeah.
Quite broad, I thought.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the French Riviera?
I have,
Yeah.
yes.
What did you wear?
I think I was about 12.
Oh.
So
Not quite the glam.
Not quite the glam
opportunity.
No, but it is a very glamorous place.
Yeah, I felt like it immediately conjures these ideas of
yeah,
like,
although it didn't for some, I don't think.
Okay.
I thought that some people were like, meh.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough if it's not in your head.
Yeah.
But I thought everyone just went for like holiday outfits, and they kind of made
Yeah.
sense.
yeah.
But we were saying that it's probably more than pattern led. It's something that's fabric led.
Yeah.
I think you want your really high end, like
Yeah,
luxurious
something that looks
fabrics.
expensive,
And-
not necessarily showy.
No,
No,
it could be
no,
a plain.
expensive.
Yeah.
And floaty.
Floaty.
And
Floaty.
beautiful.
But
drapey.
like, for example, the thing that Janet,
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah.
that Janet made.
We've got a cheat sheet.
the
So,
names.
yeah, we have to get the names right now. It's week 3.
we have to get them. I didn't think her garment was necessarily completely wrong. It was just the fabric had nothing to do with the French Riviera. But if she'd made it in a stripy or just the plain linen, navy linen, that could have worked.
I think it could have if especially like the jacket bit, and if she just lengthened the trousers and then changed the fabric, it would have been.
It would have been
quite a few
quite
a lot. Oh yeah, change everything about it, then it would have been right.
But just to say that it's like everything could have gone in the right direction. It was close. It wasn't.
But it definitely wasn't the right fabric.
But no, the fabric wasn't. And I mean, I enjoyed the fabric. But I'd make maybe a beach bag, to stay in theme and not a kind of glamorous, effortless, chic outfit. But I absolutely loved Pasha's trousers.
Yes.
Navy.
Navy, nautical, sort of buttons. Stunning. The fit
was so good. She's so good at fit.
She's so good at fit.
I loved Alex's jumpsuit.
I made that jumpsuit.
Yes.
I love it.
That one.
It's a very fun
And I thought that was a
pattern.
great idea because it wasn't too overcomplicated. It was just exactly nice and right.
That bit
and
statement,
perfect.
isn't it?
Statement, like it hit the brief, but
Statement,
it wasn't too
exactly
much.
the right fabric.
Yeah.
It's not, I can attest that it's not how to fit. Literally the only fit is here.
Yeah, and it has like the ties, but that's kind of the point.
It's
It's
floaty.
Absolutely perfect.
And I quite liked it because it was kind of more modern take on it. Because French
Yeah.
Riviera to me,
60s,
quite
50s
says
maybe,
exactly, quite vintage. But it was nice to see someone doing like what you'd wear nowadays.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, I loved, just because it's something we talk about at our photo shoots, about tucking in a blouse or
Oh
not.
my goodness.
So Dawn made a simple top and some gorgeous trousers.
Yeah.
Actually, the trousers were really striking.
Yeah.
And it didn't look great. And Patrick went, just tuck it in. And I was like,
That's Alma. That's Alma.
And we had every photo shoot. Oh no, we tuck it in. It just makes things look more put together and like.
You are correct.
Thank you.
It always does.
It just does something that makes you but also it shows the details of the stuff. So the trousers were very nicely fitted, and you weren't seeing it.
And with a floaty trouser especially.
Yeah, especially you want the
It was just
definition
all
here.
one shape, wasn't it, before it was tucked in?
So,
But he pulled it
it
back.
made me laugh.
He pulled it back. I think John saved himself with those
Absolutely,
trousers.
I thought those trousers
I
were
like those
great.
trousers.
Great trousers.
He's very good.
Yeah, he's a very. I think he's
one to watch.
amazing. He just hasn't learned to manage his time, which I do feel like he's a great sewist who just needs to take his time. Like with the blouse thing, he just didn't read the instructions because he's trying to get quicker. I'm like,
It's really must be the hardest balance. It's like taking your time to make it nice, but then also like you've
Rush
only got 2
through it.
hours.
Yeah,
you have like they really don't like it if you don't finish.
They
do
don't.
So that's.
But then they hate it. They go, why isn't there a button here? It's like, because it's took me 2 hours. Really frustrating. What I'm trying to think. Oh, I quite liked Lauren's trousers that were.
Oh, the white
The white
sheer
and
one.
then
Yeah.
I like the idea. I didn't think it was fully there by the end, but the
was pretty
idea
cool,
of it,
wasn't it?
amazing. Really, really cool.
I really
fabulous.
liked. Was that the same one that had the white top that was just almost
Was
like
it
a
just a bra?
The model
I did
fit
like it.
check on that Esme was like, yes, she's got it. She
It's
nailed it.
fantastic. I thought that outfit looked amazing actually.
It did, yeah.
Really cool.
Well, Elsa's winning culottes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were
Hands
fantastic.
down.
She had an amazing week.
Yeah.
She smashed it, didn't
Fantastic
she? Yeah. Really.
The trousers looked like they would take a long time to make.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why she just focused on just the trousers, wasn't it? And they
Good
looked
choice.
amazing.
They looked expensive. What you were
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fabric was
Yeah.
great. The design was great.
Yeah.
Did she in the drawing? It looked like it had welt pockets at the back. She didn't do that, did she?
It did, because on the pattern piece, when she was laying out
Yeah.
the pattern pieces,
Oh,
there was
yeah.
welt
Right.
markings, and I was like,
Surely
wow.
not.
You wouldn't do that to yourself.
You would
But
not
maybe
do
she'd
that.
done it on a previous pair or something.
Maybe.
And not-
I just hoped for her
They wouldn't
sake. I was like,
want to
do
do
not
well.
do them.
Yeah.
Do not do well pockets right now, please. Love a well pocket. But
Not my
We need
all
4
the time.
hours just for that.
All the time.
There's a time and a place.
Absolutely. But they were absolutely stunning. I thought she clearly made the right decision for
Yeah.
just the trousers.
So for our own French Riviera outfits,
Oh,
what are we
yes.
thinking? I feel like definitely the culottes, the ultimate
Yes.
culottes are up there in the floatiest silk.
Floaty
Yes.
fabric.
Yes.
Yes.
And then like maybe an Ella blouse, like a wrap
Oh,
top
very
Yeah.
to
nice.
go with it. Something.
Or a super classic Breton stripe Edie
t-shirt,
top
yeah.
or Molly top. That is very, very classic Riviera, the
Yeah.
stripes.
I also think the Martha dress. I mean, I'm a Martha
Yes.
dress fan.
Yes.
The length of that, it kind of, because it's on the bias, it moves, and it's quite understated, classic.
That's,
You're
I think
right,
that's
that's
the
a very
vibe,
good
isn't
one.
it? It's understated, looks expensive.
Looks expensive.
Yeah.
And also, I think there is something in the going from day to night. So you do wear it on the beach and then you go for cocktails.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can transition. And Martha is actually perfect for
Yes,
that.
yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
You're right.
And the culottes as well. You can just wear them with your bikini top during the day and
Yeah.
then throw an Ella on top.
Yeah.
Or a Sylvia and have it all
Sylvia,
long.
matching
Pretty
Sylvia
pretty.
actually. I
Oh,
love the
nice.
chat about the beach pajamas. I love
Yeah.
Yes.
because I think
Very in again now.
very in, and I think that does look really luxurious.
Yeah.
Like in a
And we do
silk.
have, I just remembered one stunning bit of news
Oh
about the presenter, Kyle.
yes, he's won me over.
If
Thank
you've watched
goodness.
our previous two episodes, you know that Alma
I was
has
on the
been
fence.
Fairly
Yeah.
scathing.
not been convinced yet, but
Oh, I think he's great.
that's what we think.
Yeah.
I thought he was. He's just like
Feels like he's got it.
he's got
isn't
it now. Yeah, he's comfortable. He looks comfortable for
Yeah.
me. This week he looked really comfortable. He was having a laugh,
Yeah.
coming up with little bits
Yeah.
on the go, which I think is always telling that he's having
So
fun
in the zone.
himself.
Yeah.
And he was great, and I loved once again this from the start. I've said he's a great dresser.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
every episode I have loved what he's wearing.
It's always
and
on
this week-
theme.
Yes, he is, which is fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, great views. I like it now.
There we go. End on a high. Real high. And then next week we have reduce, reuse, recycle.
Oh, yeah.
Week, which I
Yay.
think they do every year.
I
Or
think
they've
they do
done it
now.
before, right?
I feel like it could go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite broad.
Because it's very, very broad.
Yeah, I can't even think what they've previously done to. No, but
This
no.
is about
Exciting.
wedding dresses, I think.
Oh yeah,
You're
right.
They're starting up a wedding
Yeah.
dress, aren't they?
Well, they all were. I think that's the final.
They all are,
Yeah.
but one of them said it's my wife's wedding dress. I feel very nervous about that. I'm not sure
That's
about
hard.
it. Has he asked? Like,
Is
did
this
he
how
just
she's
take
finding
it?
out?
Yeah. So it'll be an interesting.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Very, very intriguing. But yeah, let us know if you enjoyed holiday week. We definitely, I think it was my favourite so far.
Agree.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week to break down Reduce, Reuse, Recycle
Yes.
Week. Yeah, let us know what you thought, and if you enjoyed this video, give us a like and a subscribe.
Bye.